Good morning, everyone. Today, what I'm going to do is let y'all come outside and hang out with me. I have a couple of different spots that I'm wanting to work on today, and then I want to show y'all my new swivel patio chairs. I also have a few things that I'm wanting to plant. I just got some new planters from Home Depot, and I'm just going to plant some radishes and zinnias in them. First thing I need to do though is go feed these chickens because they are all hollering at me this morning, mad because they're ready to eat. Let's go out here and get everybody fed. It's a little later than I wanted to get started today, but it is what it is. Life in the country, there's always somebody that needs to be fed. I want to show y'all our broody little hen. It's a hen that Kelsey and Josh gave us because they got rid of all their chickens, or the last two that they had. And she's broody. She is sitting on 7 eggs. I let her out early this morning so she could get out and use the bathroom and kind of scratch around. I have to keep her in this brooder box because the other chickens pick on her for some reason while she's broody. So we got her in there to keep her safe. And these guys right here, they're out of food, so they're hungry. And then these ladies back here are hungry as well. So let's get some food out. Okay, I went to get their little food tray. One's already got out. They're not locked in or anything. I did let them out of their coop. Some of them haven't figured out to go around the fence yet. So we get them fed, and then I'll feed the other ones. I'm coming. Here you go. All right. All right, then I'm gonna take a pretty good sized scoop in here. These guys. Good morning. There y'all go. Okay, and we did have a bunch of trees and a bunch of stumps ground up, and so we have a ton of mulch. I had this mulched so nicely the other day. I planted all of these rose bushes, some lantana. Look how pretty this rose bush is, y'all. It is gorgeous. I love it. But because the chickens, anytime you pile something up, they want to come over and scratch it and spread it all out. So the project that I think I'm wanting to work on this morning, we'll see how much I can get done, but I'm wanting to put some bricks. Like we have a whole pile of bricks over here that I'm wanting to kind of get moved and used up in different areas. So I was thinking about maybe making a little border here so they can't scratch this out. And my daughter Kara is coming by to get some of these cinder block bricks that I'm about to show y'all. To put underneath their new little coop that I got the kids for Christmas. So when we had our big sheds kind of right where I'm standing and we cleaned them out, my husband put all of these bricks and things like right here, just because it was right behind the shed and it was easier to get to. But it's kind of an eyesore for me, and I want to get all of this moved. So I'm thinking, I have a place for these red bricks to go under an old water barrel. So I'm going to take those over there. And then these red bricks here are what I'm thinking about using around that little shed. And then Kara's coming to get about six, the chickens are fighting, 6 to 8 of these cinder blocks to use at her house. And then I'm going to try to move the rest and put them behind one of our other sheds on a pallet or something, just because this is kind of in our front yard area. And I don't like how it looks. So I'm going to see how much of this I can get pulled out and used somewhere else this morning, and see how many Kara takes, and then see how much is left if I want to tackle that or not. Keep these chickens from scratching it all out. Okay. Just gonna pile some of them up right here. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna keep doing. I'm gonna keep taking my wheelbarrow. We actually have my dad's tractor over here too, but I don't wanna wait on my husband to get off and I don't know how to operate that thing. So I'm just gonna do it by wheelbarrow. It's not that far. Get as many of these over here as I can. And then once I get a good pile of bricks over here, I'll come back and get y'all and we will rake these up and start trying to form like a little bit of a wall. I really don't want to go buy anything else, do these flower beds, so that's why I'm trying to reuse what I already have. These are not my brick of choice that I would use here, but we already have so many of them. That's what I'm going to use. Okay, I need to grab a few feed sacks for Kara, so these bricks don't leave a big mess in her car. Let's grab these. Got her some gloves. Let's go load her bricks. Okay, Kara's here now. She's getting her bricks. She's laying these feed sacks down. We're trying to determine how many of these she's gonna need. Let's see. See, there's like regular cinder blocks and then there's these. So I don't know. You probably need some of these big ones and some of these little ones, honestly. If y'all are gonna try to raise it all the way up. There's, I gave, oh, okay, I was gonna say, I gave you some gloves. I don't know if that's poison ivy. All right, so start with a couple of these big ones. Get this one right here. They're heavy, so you're gonna have to squat and use your back, your legs, I mean, not your back. Two at a time, probably enough. And that, I don't know. Can you pull it or no? Maybe one more? Come over here and get it. My back is already toe up. Let me help you. Why that one's so much heavier? Okay, might not be able to see if we can pull that. This one ain't that bad. Get it. All right, let's pull this over here and load it in your car. That's 4. Yeah, I think you might need 6 at least, maybe. And then maybe a couple of these so they can like step up on it.
Yeah.
Get out of Mike's yard. What are y'all doing? I'll help you get this heavy one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Now here's number 6. And we'll just put these, I can just carry these little. You think 6 or you think you might need 8? Might need 8, huh? Here's one on the end. All right, here we go, Kara.
That one?
I would think so. Those, it looks better than those.
Yeah.
You grab that in and I'll just help you carry it over there. That's all for you, yes. But I want these two. I'm gonna carry them around back because I'm gonna have to put some Is this one right here? Yeah, it is. Okay. So put this in the wheelbarrow for me. Oh my gosh, if I can get this one aimed out. Damn, okay. You can tell these have been here a hot minute.
Yeah.
2, I need this one more. Where's the hoe at? I know, right? Where's the Advil? Oh. Gosh. I like this stuck in there. Just gotta work it. Okay. Nasty. I got some wood I want to stack on it. Oh. Jeez Louise. Okay. I think I'm gonna have enough for a second row, which will be good. I'm trying to put all these with holes, save them for like the top, I think. I can straighten all this out later. All right, so I feel like I need a curve here. Kind of like I had on the other side. Whoa. That's got a big hump of dirt. There. Trying to make it as level as it. What in the world? No. Does that look okay? So got enough of a curve, you think? Probably need a little bit better one right here, don't I?
Yeah, probably should have done that brick.
You can fix it. Oh, big old chunk of grass.
Have this one go down, not this
Like
one.
that?
Yeah.
Okay. Like that. Look a little better.
Here.
I feel like this needs to go in more, don't it? Like this one needs to go in more.
Kind of bend that one. Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Oh.
Probably go ahead and put curve on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like right there. Okay. Hey. Okay. This is what we got right now. I'm gonna keep working. Yes, I'm breathing hard. I'm out of breath. I think I'm gonna do a second layer. And then I'll show y'all what I've done with material that I already had on hand here in just a minute. Okay, so even though I didn't get finished with all of this, we did get a lot of these bricks and stones out of here. So hopefully it won't be so hard. I'm gonna just get my husband to help me load these with the tractor. Like I have a spot where I wanna put this one right here, and I have a spot where I'm wanting to put some of these, like to hold some planters, but there's no sense in me killing myself when we have a tractor. I just need to wait on him to get here. I do have these in here. I'm gonna try to kind of find a spot where I wanna start putting some of these extra ones just in case we need them. But what I am most excited about is me and Kara, she helped me, what you call a little retainer wall that I made here for this flower bed. And this was all just bricks that were just sitting over there doing nothing, that come out of an old torn down shed. I love how this turned out. I do still need to take all of my tags off my stuff because I just did this like a few days ago. But yeah, I'm super excited. So look around your property. You probably have something that you can upcycle or repurpose and reuse somewhere in your yard. I literally paid nothing for this stuff, these bricks, and this mulch is from the trees off my property. The only money I spent was on the plants and the trellises, and I love it. So a very good and productive day so far out in the yard. Let me show y'all this rose bush up close. It is absolutely stunning. Here's what kind it is. The bees are out here around it. It is just gorgeous. And this was only $19 at Lowe's, y'all. And this just kind of helped dress up the side of this shed. When you pull up our driveway, this is one of the first things you see when you pull up. So I kind of wanted to doctor this side up. These little plants down here are lantanas, and they will grow and get bigger and make really pretty, like big yellow flower, not big flowers, but the plant itself will get bushy and it'll make yellow flowers. So I thought red roses, yellow lantanas with the rusticness of the brick on the side of this shed would be so pretty. And I cannot wait for everything to really bloom out. Super excited about this. Okay, so now I wanted to let y'all come with me and plant some zinnia seeds. I am completely exhausted because not only have I been working on that, but Kara and I moved a whole bunch of wood from around my chicken coop and put it somewhere else. And then we loaded a barbecue pit on the trailer to take to the scrap yard. I've been out here just busy as a bee, and I'm kind of exhausted. But while I'm already dirty, I want to plant these zinnia seeds, and I have some radish seeds that I want to plant as well. Let me turn the camera around and show y'all what I did over here. So I had all of these benches around our patio, but I have since put up like a little white picket fence that I got at Lowe's to try to keep my chickens off my patio. And this is the old swing that broke. I might actually keep the swing frame and try to DIY a swing. Some of y'all said that, and I know that my son-in-law has a bunch of wood that he said I could probably have that they're not using, so I might try that. But these are the barrels I got on Home Depot's Black Friday for like $8 and something, and I've got soil in them, so I want to put my zinnia seeds in here. Hopefully I can find some little plant stands or something, or I may use some of those bricks to sit these on, because I don't want to just put them on the ground. They'll get all mud splashed on them and stuff like that. So for now I just have them sitting here, but that's not where they're going to stay. But I want to go ahead and get my seeds in there. So let me go get my zinnia seeds and let's get those planted together. Okay, and it did rain on this soil. I hope it's okay. It's fresh soil. I just put it in here a couple days ago. So I have these little zinnia seeds here, and I got these, I think, at Home Depot because the Dollar Tree was out. And I love zinnias, but I've never like just straight sowed them like this, and I'm not really following the directions. I know it probably has a certain way it wants you to do it, but I have a package that I want to do over here and on the other side. So let's see, what do these seeds even look like? Kind of like a little sunflower seed. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm afraid if I just pour them in, I'm going to have just a bunch of seeds in one spot. So I'm going to try to put them in my hand and just kind of make sure I've got them spread out pretty good. See, like if you go to putting them too close together, then you're just going to have a clump of flowers right there together. So I'm trying to just spread them out. And I have to watch because birds, and I have these up also because my chickens will think that this is for them. So I'm going to try to kind of cover these up a little bit. And then give them a good water. Kind of water them a little bit like this. And go do the other side. I'm going to do this side the same way. Let me cut these open. And I do have just the same thing for this side. I'm going to kind of do it the same way. Kind of trying to just break this up because it was a little clumpy coming out of the bag the other day. I don't feel like there was as much in there. Okay. And you're not really trying to bury the seeds. You're just trying to, you want to lightly kind of cover them with soil. Give them a good water. You chickens better go on. Y'all see me over here messing with this. Y'all think I'm doing something for y'all. Okay. Now let's go do these radishes. I know I'm probably pretty late to the planting game, but I wasn't really worried about it. We've been having some really cool nights here in Texas, oddly. So I decided to kind of wait and then just kept putting it off. And then I kept trying to get these buckets. Oh yeah, here's those bricks that I brought over here, excuse me, because they go underneath this rain barrel so that you can use the faucet. You got to kind of raise it up. And this is another one of those planters. I got 4 of them in total. And this is one of the ones that I want to put a couple of those big bricks under just to kind of raise it up some. But I want to go ahead and get my radishes planted because I'm already out here and I'm dirty. And I have to go in and edit here in just a minute. So I want to get just some of these radishes. My husband loves radish. I think what I'm going to do is just pull some of this soil to the side to put on top. And I'm just going to make some holes. And put these, and I always put several just because in case one don't take or something. You're usually supposed to put like at least 2, I think. And I realize I'm putting way more than that, but it'll be all right. Okay, and I'm going to save some of those other ones because I can probably plant some more after these get, you know, big and we pick them. I can plant another round. So I have probably enough for another growing. These grow pretty fast. So now I'm just going to water them and I'll keep y'all updated on all of these things too. So fun. I have one of these buckets on the other end, but I don't know what I want to plant in it. So, all right, let me go show y'all my new rocker gliders. And here is my new rocker gliders I got at Home Depot. I love these so much. So let me show y'all. I don't want to sit in them because I'm dirty, but let me swing this around a little bit. But they do rock. They rock. They swivel all the way around. I love them so much. There's some of that little fencing that I put, which is working, by the way. Yes, they can fly over it, but they really don't. It just really kind of helps keep them from constantly just wandering up here and pooping. And I did buy another swing, but I bought it from my neighbor across the land there, their family. I bought this for only $50. This one lays down, so I was super excited to get this. And here's how some of my plants are doing. Some are doing really, really well, as you can see. And then like this one over here, like this one right here is struggling. It's on the struggle bus. But a lot of my other ones are doing really well. There's that one on this little white table. And here's these by the door. Those yellow ones are some that I just recycled out of a thrifted basket and just kind of stuck in there. So those yellow ones are artificial. The rest are real. Yes, I believe that's going to wrap up today's video because I am filthy and I need to go in the house and eat something and edit a video to post for you guys. So I hope that y'all enjoyed hanging out with me today outdoors. I will probably do another video where I'm outside. I don't know what we'll do next. Y'all know that I told you a long time ago, I bring y'all along and film for y'all just whatever I'm already doing. So I don't do things just to make content. I just bring y'all along on things that I'm already doing. There's so many things that I can't bring y'all on just because I'm just so busy and in the moment doing it. Like I really wish I would have showed y'all us moving those benches and getting up a lot of this mulch from the stump grinding. But you know, sometimes you're just so busy, you don't think about picking up the camera. But when I do think about it, like doing this little retainer wall for these rose bushes, y'all, I am so excited about that. That looks so cute. And I love being able to repurpose and reuse products that I already have to make something beautiful. So anyway, I'm gonna quit rambling. Time for a shower. We hope y'all have a wonderful evening. We love y'all, and I'll see you really soon with a brand new video.